Attack at a Saudi oil processing facility disrupts the world's oil production. Likely to cause a spike in gas.
What you just saw there was one of the first horror videos I have ever remembered watching and have footage of. Now, I guess you could call this analog horror-esque or maybe entirely analog horror. I'm not too sure. Nowadays, the term analog horror has really changed and morphed, where as long as something has the VHS filter on it, it counts as analog horror. And I guess I'll be sticking to that definition because I myself have no idea what that means anymore. And this video that we are talking about that you've just saw in the beginning, the first time I ever saw it is actually on my iPhone. I actually saved the original recording of it. Never before have I seen something like that before. Obviously, you can see in the video there that been posted by some dude named Midget Spinner. That is a Instagram meme account, and these accounts mainly just post meme videos, the hottest memes, you know. It's not really a very horroristic Instagram channel. Fortunately though, today it is gone. All of their older videos are gone, so I can't really find the original anymore other than the snippet I have. But ironically, I did find what I think is the original video, and the original video is on YouTube, and it's also labeled Jack Thatcher. The original video is from 2019, and it's strange because, once again, I'm saying that this is a analog horror video, like spooky video. But the thing is, usually with analog horror, there is at least some kind of story. It doesn't just end there. Originally, the video was about how the YouTube channel with the oldest Jack Thatcher upload deleted its entire video catalog except for the Jack Thatcher video, and how I also find a mysterious symbol that must be linked to Jack Thatcher. I've actually decided to completely change that because I have stumbled upon something that is much more interesting, because originally I was just going to explain the symbol, explain my theory about it, and then just close the video there, leaving with nothing really found out. In a wild turn of events, a buddy of mine, while helping me research this Jack Thatcher thing, because it has plaguing both of our minds, not just mine, was able to actually find the original creator of the Jack Thatcher series, and was able to get in contact with them through where we originally found the weird symbol, which was on iFunny of all places. Now, originally we thought that the original creator would probably be lost forever and never again be able to be contacted by any of us, because that's how a lot of these old analog videos kind of go. A great example is Camera Heads, how it's uploaded once, people kind of toss it to the wayside because, you know, they sound like, oh, cringy, stupid, retarded fucking video. And no one really gives a crap about it until a decade's pass, and then someone finds it and they go, hey, this is actually really interesting. That's what we originally thought that was going to happen with Jack Thatcher, until my buddy was able to get in contact with the original creator. And the original creator of Jack Thatcher actually shared us the original screenshot of the original file on his, I believe it's iPhone or computer. And it's dated September 15th, 2019 at 5:44 p.m. And they say that that is the earliest upload date you will ever see linking back to this video. Because originally, this video was uploaded on iFunny. This wasn't uploaded on YouTube or on some kind of Reddit board or 4chan post. No. This was uploaded on iFunny and was left there and got reposted everywhere with zero credit to the original creator. KingCloverfield, here's the credit you have been searching for, or been wanting to see for all these years. One thing that Cloverfield unfortunately couldn't get us was the original source files for the video, aka like the destroyed building, the face. But what they did say is that they did find these scary faces by just Googling them and seeing what results popped up and then adding those into the video. Yeah, unfortunately we weren't able to find that, but given the fact that Cloverfield explained that he kind of just found them on Google, they actually did also explain to us the meaning behind the symbol, because like we said, we found a symbol that was really mysterious and Google couldn't really reverse image search the thing. And it was clearly related to Jack Thatcher, because on the text you can see here it says that like Jack Thatcher did not wake up, more coming soon, which teased that there would be a prequel or a sequel or just more info coming out. Cloverfield revealed to us that it was actually from an album by will.i.am, from an album called Willpower. And so I guess they made this when they were 16, so they probably just saw that symbol, thought it was cool. Along with that, Cloverfield also revealed that when this original video was made, that they were 16 years old, and that they were just messing around with a new video editing app. They were trying to make it convincingly scary, and they did have a kind of story in mind, but unfortunately time goes on, life changes, interests change, and they never really ended up making that a whole video series, which is a little disappointing to hear. This kind of leads into another question that we had, is that what was the original theory of Jack Thatcher, because there's actually another video discussing Jack Thatcher. So funny enough, in the other video, he relates it to the backrooms and how the eyeless entity you see in the Jack Thatcher video is related to a backrooms entity. The original creator of Jack Thatcher has explicitly said that this is nowhere near related to the backrooms, which thank God, because if I'm going to be honest, this is just me interjecting some personal shit. I'm quite tired of the whole backrooms thing, how everything is related to the backrooms, and on top of that, I just want to add this little funny note. In Chris's video, he says that when researching on Jack Thatcher, the ironic thing is that in his video, he has a link to the iFunny page from the original creator, from King Cloverfield, on the screen. And that is where our investigation kind of went and started, ultimately ended up to us contacting King Cloverfield, because you can see it right there in his video. But unfortunately, I guess he just disregarded iFunny as anything serious. Regardless though, here is the actual story that was originally going to be Jack Thatcher before it kind of just ended. The general story was that Jack was a man kidnapped by a cult-like group attempting to create psychics who could theoretically communicate with God. He's being kept in a coma-like state while the group attempts to restructure his mind, though unsuccessful. The idea behind the video is that someone within the group has gone rogue and is attempting to wake him up from his sleep. The scary images, which I admittedly regret now as they were a bit cheap to me, was this person attempting to stimulate Jack's mind and scare him to keep him awake. The video ends with him going back to sleep and the attempt at being unsuccessful. So that was the first video's explanation and what it was trying to convey, which is pretty damn interesting, not gonna lie. The second video would have been a more extreme attempt that showed the group holding Jack deploying countermeasures. The result of this conflict would have been Jack's mind being ripped apart and seeing a frantic slideshow of scary images, memories of his life prior, and glimpses of something beyond this reality that implies the cult was onto something. Now that right there, not gonna lie, that is a pretty cool idea. I am so sad that unfortunately that never actually happened, because not gonna lie, that sounds fucking sick. We then go on to ask Cloverfield where it was originally posted, and like I said before, it was posted on iFunny. Now here's a video of me hopefully finding the video on his timeline, because iFunny's scrolling feature for finding old posts is a nightmare and a half, and I have no idea how to search otherwise. They also state that anywhere else that Jack Thatcher video was posted was not by them and was only ever posted on iFunny. It seems that those YouTube videos and Instagram posts where I originally saw the video from were not from Cloverfield. It's kind of fucked, but that's how the internet is, you know. Something cool pops up on a niche sub forum and then gets posted everywhere in the world except from the original platform, with 0 credits and most likely someone else's watermark kind of just floating around in the corner. I have a really hard time accepting that there will be no closure or no definitive closure with stuff, i.e. Petscop. Jack Thatcher was one of the first analog videos I've ever seen in my life. And if I'm gonna be honest, Jack Thatcher actually inspired the shit out of me into me making my own analog-esque videos. And even to my own interests nowadays, because you can even see it in, I guess, in my Sona, or like, is that what you'd call it? I don't fucking know. God, I hate calling it a first one, but regardless, this has been such a interesting thing to research and find and actually finally gain some closure on, because for the longest time I always thought that there was something more with Jack Thatcher, that there could be something more, and it's actually really, I guess, therapeutic to finally figure out an ending to this and understand that this is where it ends. This is just where it ends. It's just nice to know that you don't have to keep imagining what more else there is that we're missing, or what kind of lost media there is relating to Jack Thatcher. Initially, like I said in the beginning, I thought there was going to be more to do with this symbol and maybe it leads to something else. It doesn't, but that's okay. I'm more so just happy over the fact that I finally have some kind of closure and ending to this whole series. The research has been fun, kind of annoying with iFunny. All in all, what a great series, I just gotta say, that has just popped up on the internet one day. Never really got spread around by the original creator or even credited. Ended up here in my hands to obsess over for so many years. I feel like that's kind of like what the internet is supposed to be, you know. It is unfortunate that there's a lot of videos out there that get made with a lot of passion, but unfortunately get stolen without any credits to the original creators, which can honestly be kind of demoralizing. You'll see other people reposting your shit, and they get like thousands of views and comments and whatnot, and you won't see like a single one of those, even a single modicum of that attention. Take away from this, if you ever do come across some video that actually is really interesting and you want to spread it around, please do, but by all means, credit the original creators best you can. But to you, King Cloverfield, thank you for making Jack Thatcher. It's such a valuable memory I have that inspired me into creating so many more things. It is disappointing to hear that the second video never came out, even though it sounds like one hell of a banger. And thank you for creating something that I have been obsessing over for so many years, whether it be intentionally or not. Thank you, King Cloverfield. And thank you for actually being on iFunny to this day. Thank you for talking with my friend. Thank you for trying to provide what you could about the origins of Jack Thatcher. Really means a lot to me and my friend. So King Cloverfield, here is the credit that you so very needed after all these years of your original video being posted everywhere with little to no credit. Thank you for the creation of that, King Cloverfield. I've been Autumm. I've been obsessing over this fucking video for so many years, and this has been the personal rabbit hole of Jack Thatcher and its creator.